Ciao, benvenuti, and welcome back to our channel, Move to Italy Now. What if I told you that there is a hidden coastal gem that is, wow, it's in a place where the clear blue waters meet ancient history. Welcome to this cute town called Acquedolci. Now, there's a reason it's called Acquedolci. Acquedolci in English means sweet waters. What's so sweet about this place? You'll soon find out.
You know, Gia uses the expression hidden gems. Why is it hidden? It's you can't see it? No, you have to know what to look for. And as old investors, we know that, you have to have vision. So when you look at something, you visualize not only what it is, but what it could be if given the right attention.
That's right. And I can tell you another thing that's really wonderful about this particular location. It is off the beaten path, so a lot of tourists don't know about it. But this is where you find some of the best deals. For example, 15 minutes away, there's a place called Capodorlando where they have sandy beaches, but the property values are much higher. So get ready, have a seat, get your coffee or whatever drink helps you to relax and enjoy this tour.
You heard her.
Let's go.
Acquedolci invites you to explore its authentic Sicilian life. The surrounding landscapes offer ample opportunities for hiking and discovering secluded coves. Each experience is a step closer to understanding the soul of Sicily, away from the typical tourist trails. Welcome to Casa Gianfranco, where with a little elbow grease and some time, you could transform this place into a palace.
Okay, so this is going to be a very unique tour that we're taking today. It's much different. This is down by the sea. And again, when you're further down by the sea, the views are different, but here we have one down by the sea and a sea view. Now, we're up on the first floor, coming up from the ground floor, okay? In America, we'd call it the second floor. I'm going to turn off to the right and show you. The tile floor is in excellent shape. It's not one of the original ancient tiles. No, it's been redone. In fact, this whole place has been redone. All it really needs is just a little bit of paint and cleanup work, and it's great. Now, here is your view. There's your sea view. And all you have to do is trim your own trees. Those olive trees really need to be taken down. You could take 15 feet off the top of that olive tree right there and really exploit your view. These are all your trees. Now we come out here, and by the way, the original vaulted ceilings, because this is a centuries old structure. So how these rooms are used are really up to you. There's a lot of square footage here. Just a closet here, show you. That's all that is. But how you choose to use it, by the way, there's your vaulted ceiling again, for those of you who are in love with vaulted ceilings. I know Gia is. Now we go back into the next room further over. Again, everything is in really good shape. Really good shape. So here's another bedroom here. With, again, every one of these rooms off of here has not only a window overlooking the sea, but a balcony. These olives need a really good haircut, and then you really have something. You essentially would have an ancient villa by the sea, with land, with olive trees, fruit trees, and so on. This is the dream of many of you viewers, as you have commented. Okay, so you're on a main street in town in Acquedolci, so it's not like you have to go through the country to find it. So here we are in the main reception area above the stairs that we came in, right here. And now we're going to go on to this side of the house. Here again is another bedroom. And there's the street there. Not much of a view on this side, really, but there certainly is off to the eastern side here, out this window. And again, you can see the sea out there. I'll show you just a little bit. Now, we're really not far from Capo d'Orlando at this point. But nice Carrara marble sills on all the windows. All the windows have been updated. Just the passage doors to the outside need really to be replaced in order to meet current energy efficiency codes. Now, here's one of your bathrooms. It's officially a half bath only. But now you come into an area that's been used as another bedroom, but also as kind of a salotto, or a sitting area. There's just really a lot of space, lots of rooms. There you go. This right here, we're overlooking the roof of the cantina here. And you would use that cantina, especially if you are cultivating the fruit trees. Again, I want you to see this view. See, every one of these rooms on the north side has the balcony with sea view. And down here, this can be turned to, you've got a vine-covered veranda here, or a terrazzo, and this can be used or turned into an outdoor kitchen, and then underneath the shade there, outdoor eating area. But see, all of these are in really good shape. The windows, the shutters, you don't need to do anything with it. Now, here's something I found interesting. Looked like a closet, but in fact, it's built almost like steps. So I think it follows the rake of the roof. And it's just a huge ripostiglio, or storage area. You see the roof up there? Yeah, that's it. But again, you never have too much storage. So this is this room, spacious. I'm amazed at how spacious everything is. Lots and lots of living area. Now, you could put a kitchen up here very easily. In fact, I would. This is the living area. However, as we descend down here, I noticed what looked like a closet, and I pushed this little door here and discovered there's more. And so what we have here is a fully equipped kitchen in here. And again, there's no, the power's been turned off here right now. So please forgive the lack of good lighting, but a fully equipped kitchen here. And plenty of natural light. I couldn't get that window open up there. That's why it's dark in here. But here you can see out into your outdoor kitchen. There's your wood burning oven, and then the cantina in the back, okay? And see how thick these walls are. Look at that. You're looking at 2.5 feet thick. So you know this is an old home, an old structure. Again, you've got the beautiful French door set up with the shutters, and right out onto your eating area where you will eat al fresco. But again, back in here, there's so much more. So you got nicely appointed wood ceiling. You got the archways. This is just being used right now for storage, but that's something you could exploit when you get in and set it up and personalize it yourself. Here is the main bath now, which is absolutely huge. It's being used as a laundry room and bathroom. It's got, here's your water heater, full-size tub, bidet, pedestal sink, toilet. Yeah, huge room. There really is so much here, so much square footage. Lots of potential, and work that needs to be done is something that I can say in all honesty, it is something that any do-it-yourselfer can handle in order to make everything personalized and ready for you to move your family in. Now, these are the doors that all need to be replaced, just these ones here. Frankly, there's so much character here, I think I might want to restore them. If it was me, I think I would. But as far as your energy efficiency rating, it'd be better to go with these well-insulated aluminum doors. But here's these doors. They may have figured, well, the door shuts, and so that's good enough. They're not going to spend money on the energy-rated ones. But these 3 sets of double doors would need to be replaced. Other than that, you're in good shape. The balconies are in good shape. The home could use on the exterior a little bit of plaster repair and a paint job, or go with a color fast plaster. So here is another little bonus space here with access from outside. It's not connected to the rest of the house for some reason. And you see these ancient beams. I mean, look at that, would you? But again, bonus space, lots of bonus space. And I love it. Look at the thickness of that wall. This is an ancient home, without a doubt. In fact, look what they've got as a post holding up that beam there. It's just a tree. But the floor has been redone in years past. It's strong. This beam is massive, so you've nothing to worry about there structurally, but I want you to see this floor. Now, this floor is centuries old, and I would do nothing to mess that up. Frankly, the character of this is just wonderful. You could grout over it perhaps and just give it a little smooth surface. But in fact, here's some ancient tiles. These tiles right here likely were made in Santo Stefano. There's your stamp of the family who did it. And I'd give it 300 years old, these tiles, which you have in this home. Now, the home probably is older. As you can see, they're clearing, and it goes all the way down into that little valley down there. They're clearing all the land right now as we speak. But once these trees are trimmed, you've got this gorgeous sea view. These are what is obstructing the view. Okay, look at this, all of this. These olive trees have been neglected. They're old, they're beautiful producers, but they've been neglected, they're completely out of shape, and you need to knock at least 15 feet off the top. Then you'll have your beautiful unobstructed sea view. So you've got several of them here, and with their maturity, I would say that you could produce enough olive oil for your family year-round with what you've got right here. The boys are out there cleaning the property, as you can hear in the background, and that is all ground with good water, as you can see, from the bamboo you see growing down there, that you could plant a whole fruit orchard down there, which is what I would do. Boy, this reminds me of Acquedolci when we first found it. Acquedolci was in worse shape, actually, but it's going to require vision. But I'm telling you, the reward at the end is well worth it. So here's what you can do. Same era. Now here's a beautiful piazza right here in the heart of Acquedolci, and of course you see the sea view over there, but right here what we have is a museum. It's a museum of prehistory, and inside they have the remains of, believe it or not, a hippopotamus that was discovered in a cave just steps from here.
Allora, la parmigiana e questa è la carbonata di carciofi.
Perfetto, grazie.
Allora, i maccheroni al sugo di suino nero.
Ah.
Usiate con carciofi e zucca. Guarda, vi porto un po' di parmigiano, ricotta. Antonio.
Parmigiana.
Stretti di suino nero e involtini di maialino.
Bellissimo. Well, what'd you think?
What a charming place. And you know what? One of the most breathtaking views in Acquedolci is right in that backyard. It's a place that truly encapsulates the charm of the area. And imagine standing under a tree on your very own olive grove, enjoying a glass of wine and looking at the panoramic view of those turquoise waters kissed by the sun.
Yeah, just think of the potential. It has all the elements for you to personalize, and it could be an incredibly beautiful villa by the sea, huh?
I love the coastline. I think hopefully the added pictures will show you some things that you can do. It just enough to kind of pique your interest.
Pique your interest.
Pique your interest. Pique your interest.
Yeah, okay. So we decided to feature something with a little bit greater budget because many of you have commented you'd like a home, a separate home, not an attached, completely attached, and with a little bit of land so you can have a garden or fruit orchard or olive grove or whatever. So there's a little bit larger budget here. And next week we're featuring something with an even greater budget. Anyway, so here's the thing. One of our viewers commented on how they've discovered that Sicily really appears to be the next frontier in terms of fiscal opportunities. The market is on fire. Prices are climbing. They're especially this summer will escalate dramatically. So if you are truly interested in doing something, reach out to us privately in the email in the description, and we can certainly apply some of our experience to helping you to acquire your Italian dream home.
Yes. We thank you again for being here with us today and allowing us to show you our beautiful area. Sicily is really one of those places that everyone must travel to, but especially you.
And who knows, maybe you'll be one of our new neighbors.
In the meantime, thank you again for watching this channel and following us, and we really appreciate getting to know you by listening to your comments and even some of your emails.
Yep. So till next time, ciao for now.
No. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. Now.
Ciao for now. Alla prossima. Ciao.